Hi, this is Eric Kampmann, and I'm with Senior Pastor Chuck Davis from Stanwich Church.
We're talking about Eric's new book, Getting to Know Jesus, that will be released soon. Yesterday we talked a bit about, Eric, the aspect that following Jesus isn't always easy, and we come to the story of the fact that it can even lead to martyrdom.
Throughout the entire book of Getting to Know Jesus, John the Baptist plays a much bigger role than he seems to play in today's world in terms of his importance in the early ministry of Jesus Christ. And then when he's in prison, he asks the question that we talked about before, are you the one, or should we look for another? And then we get really a bird's eye view of what Herod's kingdom looks like, a kingdom of this world, a kingdom of power and corruption, to the point where a young girl is used by Herod's wife to have John executed. You would usually think of the young girl as innocent, but she's drawn into this atmosphere of sin and corruption that is Herod's kingdom.
And as a result of that, she manipulates the process, and John the Baptist is eventually beheaded. And he loses his life for doing what he's called to do, point to Jesus, which is interesting because you open this conversation up by saying, John the Baptist isn't given much attention today. This would actually make John the Baptist quite happy because his own words were, I must decrease so the one I'm speaking of will increase. I'm just a voice in the wilderness pointing the way to the one who is the Messiah. And so John's life accomplishment was fulfilled in being lost in the story somewhat, only as one who paves the way for Jesus to become seen.
In addition to what you just said, my feeling about John is the gospel emphasizes how important a witness is. He's a witness to the coming of the Lord. And here's what John says at the very beginning of his gospel. There was a man who came from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all men might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. Those are words not only for that time, but for now, that we are witnesses, that it's not about us, but it's about the Lord that we worship and making him known to other people, just as John was doing. And so John's life is incredibly important, but I love the way you say that I must diminish as he increases. I think that from a disciple's point of view is an incredibly important message. This is Eric Kampmann, and this is Sunrise.